If you think you failed in 2025, come here. Come here. We gather it. We are together.
You are who?
No. All of us are together. We will do better this year. Repeat after me. Put your name. David Olayimika. We will make sure that I do better by God, by man, and by my babe this new year, and by my career. Welcome back to this new year. Okay, you are not welcoming back to the new year, so you have not been here before. But anyway, welcome to 2026. Director, editor, help me to put drum roll and push shekere where everybody just shout. Ooh.
Don't worry, we'll help you.
Welcome, guys. It is so good to be back again after that quick holiday. I know I left you guys for a while. Yes, Spike too left, but he has not come back. He's still in the Maldives. He had to find love. But I came back for you people. That's why you should take me more serious than Spike. I'm your host, David Olayimika. And I brought a particular lady from the 7 seas. I had to swim the 7 seas to go and bring her because you don't see mermaids on land.
Who be mermaid?
Kayadaba. Abracadabra, guys. Tada!
Now this intro where you just do everything, they muzz me. You're starting 2026 is whiny.
No, I can decide to magically bring your presence in.
It's all good. My name is Naomi, and I am your host of honor. I'm not the guest of honor, I'm your host of honor. Because Spike said, you people should wait for me. I see they do that in December.
That's the problem. I work hard to put this podcast on the map every single time. I try my best. I go on LinkedIn. I post on LinkedIn 14 times in a week to make sure that this career that we are building here makes it. But it doesn't take this thing serious. And it's painful. Please, guys, in the comment section, if you pity me, just like, Spike, something's wrong with you. Let's just first start the year with violence. But while posting on LinkedIn, I saw somebody with 35,000 followers. Somebody shout, "Oh Lord.
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord."
I saw somebody with 35,000 followers on LinkedIn. What podcast? How many do we have on Instagram?
Me personally, I don't think my own reach 100.
While we're posting on LinkedIn, this man with 35,000 followers found us and said, "What podcast? You people are magical. You people are doing the Lord's work. Let me come and bless you people."
Hallelujah. Glory to God.
Mr. Akinlabi Idris, MFR, GFR, QFR, QAR,
Please give us your real titles, I beg.
REV.
Those are some of my title though.
Oh yeah, give us the real title.
So, yeah, give us a retitle.
So I'm Aklabi Idris. I'm the founder of Squared, and I work with one of the biggest fintechs in Nigeria here. What else?
Your titles, because
your
you just gave me some titles.
Title. I don't want to have that title.
Give
Don't
us
give
this
us.
title. I didn't come here this year. I need to be motivated. My New Year resolution is to add titles.
Okay, so our titles. Okay, I'm PHRI certified, MCIB certified, and I've been working in the fintech space for roughly about like 6 years now.
Amazing.
As an HR person.
So
thank you
HR,
very
the
much.
people we know is to like in the organization.
You guys don't like me.
Our
right?
least favorite people. We don't like you people. We don't
But
like
you have to like HRs. You have to like people who are in the
our
HR
supposed
space.
friends that don't really like us.
Exactly. And
Actually,
they stay on
we-
one particular high horse.
As in, but let's not get into it. Because if we get into it today, we'll make today about you and we'll drag all the HRs.
PHRI.
There are so many HRs that are out there that are lovely people. And as a career person, you have to have people who are HR. You have to have friends who are in that HR space because they are the one that would help you. There are some challenges you will face at work that these people are the one that would help you navigate it. You will get an offer today. They're the one that will help you analyze, okay, this is a good offer, this is a bad offer. So you need to have HR friends.
And that's why we have you now. You're our friend now.
I mean, you are friends.
Friend of the What podcast.
I have any problem with any usher? So is it usher? Sorry. People are like ushers now. You usher people in the company. Same thing. So that your job is not really far like that. So if I have a problem with any HR, I'm calling you. In short, what podcast? If I have a problem with two people.
Sure.
Thank you very
Let's go.
much.
You're welcome.
Welcome to the first episode of 2026, guys. With so many changes happening in Nigeria and this year, especially the tax that officially started today, January 1, 2026. You see the tax that Jesus did not pay, that I had to go and meet fish. Oh, Kayada Basha. You will pay. You will pay. Oh. You will find fish you will not see. You will just go and find. You will pay tax. But we are here to help you. Say what
2026
podcast,
is not
thank
your
you.
mate.
What podcast is here to help you. And on today's episode, we'll talk about careers. We'll talk about how to make sure you are positioned properly in the market.
Yeah.
Not Balogun market, but the labor market. I think I'm too good at this shit. I'm too good at it. So if you know you love me for what I do, click like, share, and subscribe.
Subscribe now. ASAP.
Now! Because the tips you're about to give you on this podcast, nobody else is going to give you.
You thank us for it.
And you don't have to pay. Just click like, share, and subscribe. And that's what I'm
And share it though with all your family members. Yeah, I said share, but I think it's to fly over people's head. Share it.
Why are you rude? We know they follow them talk like that for years.
Sorry, no vex. I'm passionate about your career. I want you to grow as a person. That's why.
So
I'm
guys,
a caring person.
please stay tuned and stay very attentive because you're going to be learning a lot. Akelabi Idris, let's go for a ride.
Now, today is not just about career, right? It's also about global opportunities. I'm not trying to tell you people that this is the way you're going to make it. Because if you don't do it right, if you're not persistent, if you're not consistent, everything that we're about to say here is just bobo. So you know that if you're here because you want to be intentional about 2026. If not, you earn small change, they'll collect tax from you, you cannot do anything, you cannot grow, and you'll just be stuck in an endless
Cycle.
loop. Yeah. So we don't want that. Yeah. So Idris, I would ask you first, as the person that you are, we brought you here for a reason, right? And I'd like to ask, what's that perspective that made you say, yeah, I want to talk to my fellow young Nigerians, especially because we're tired.
Okay, so I do content. As a coach, as a career coach, I help people, and there's this trend that I see in the job market. People are trying to navigate the job market, but they are struggling to navigate the job market. They don't have an idea of how they could actually navigate the job market. That's the first thing. Another thing again is the job market is really crazy right now. There are jobs and there are no jobs. The reason why I said there are jobs is that you have to be really strategic in the way you look for job. And there are no jobs if you're not strategic.
Yeah.
If you're not strategic with the way you are applying to these jobs, the way you are networking with people,
Yeah.
you would just be applying for months. And you see people, they apply for 6 months, 1 year, 1.5 years down the line, and they are still in that same job market. So we need to talk about this. And today being the 1st of January, I think it's a good time for people to approach the job market and, get insights into what they need to do differently this year.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like being overburdened personally with what to do when it comes to getting jobs, because in 2025, I don't know if it was just me, but we saw a lot of people dragging LinkedIn creators, right? Because at the end of the day, it was as though everybody was doing the exact same thing, trying to sell a false persona of themselves to make it look like, yeah, I'm a big deal, and you have to want to work with me, or you want to have to work with me. You get what I mean? And so I feel like if we're going to talk about this, we also need to make sure that we are answering the very simple questions, right? We don't want complicated, but we want detailed, right? So I think that's basically the goal for me. That's why you are here, to help me, so that we can help other people. Because 2026 is basically showing that most of us have been operating on vibes and inshallah, right?
Absolutely.
A lot of us that even in corporate spaces and 9-to-5s is out of luck. Like they saw that, oh yeah, we are good, and then they gave you the job. But we have not found a way to scale up, right? So it's like, what can we do differently that will put us out there? Because the best way to make money in this country right now, like all of us know, is to be earning in dollars, if you can. So strategy.
Yeah. And that's why we're here today. My goal here today is to just give you guys strategies that work, strategies that would help you navigate that same job market. And, there are a lot of people on the internet that will tell you this. A lot of people on the internet on LinkedIn. They have courses that they are selling to you. They want to milk you off the money you don't even have. I'm not against people selling courses or people trying to, like, you know, when they are trying to help you out, you paying to help you out. I'm not against that totally. I also do that. I have paid sessions. I have paid one-on-one sessions with people just to tell them the nitty-gritty of what they really need to do, because the job market is hard. It's not a place to be for anybody, but a lot of people, like, according to the statistics, more than 40% of people, youths, are unemployed today, and more than 40% are even underemployed. Of those people that are employed, more than 40% of them are underemployed.
In Nigeria.
Not even globally. But this data is just in Nigeria. You see people earning.
Okay, so you're saying that there's 60% of people that are employed, and in those 60%, 40% of those 60 people are underemployed.
Yeah, I'm
so
talking
it's
about
just 20
people
people that are doing what it is that's doing the best of the best that they can do.
Not even the best, like, you know,
They're
just
just doing
something
above average.
just something really good, like, that can actually take them through, like, what is going on in the country.
What crazy gone.
I think 2026 is going to be a different year. I cannot overemphasize the fact that everybody needs to get to their A game quickly. And the reason why is Tinubu is coming for you. I'm sorry, but that's the fact. Tinubu is coming for you, and January 1 is here. Your tax is one of those ways that they are coming for you. We are not saying paying tax is not good. We are saying the people that are underpaid, out of that 40%, they'll be taxed. You pay little or no tax in something at some point or the other. The money that you are still trying to also
to keep for yourself.
You want to build generational wealth. You are still trying to join. Yeah, some of you are still trying to, you know, build generational wealth, but you are still, like, paying bills. Now you like give government out of your generational wealth. Well, all of us will eat this generational cake together. You have to be positioned properly. You need to be positioned properly. And one of the things that I dare say is that 2026 is not the year where you have the talk. Your recruiters have more say than you do. I hear that a lot of Gen Zs have guts. Like, Gen Zs are audacious. Welcome to the world where recruiters and your audaciousity.
Oh, that's
You jam.
You know, the funniest thing about what you just said right now is Gen Zs are audacious, but when it comes to the interviewing itself, I think we would get to this probably later on in the course of the podcast.
Yeah.
Is that when it comes to interview, a lot of these Gen Zs, they've never been to interview before. Even with that audacity, they come in and they kind of, like, flop in the long run.
Yeah,
and they know
no
themselves.
structure.
They know themselves that, man, I fucked up in this interview, even with the whole audacity. So audacity is there, you understand, but you also need, like, we'll talk about.
Yeah, and I think it kind of boils back down to the fact that this generation is largely filled with people that do not bow down to the 9-to-5 sector, right? And so they are so used to trying to find work outside of that sector. Everybody wants to be a content creator without actually having a system that backs that up, right?
Yeah.
And so eventually they see that, okay, content creation is one thing, being like an influencer is one thing, but you need a proper system to guide that long term, right? So I think that that's something that is very important. And it brings me to the question, what do people need to do differently, right? For them to be positioned right, for them to actually, like, have structure long term, especially in the job market.
When you talk about the job market, there are stages in the job market. You have the application stage, you have the interviewing stage, you have the negotiation stage. So it's kind of really complex to just, you know, that question is very, very
It's very
big.
broad, of course.
So, but if we take it one after the other, probably, let's say, at the application stage, what do you need to start doing differently to position yourself for those opportunities? So the first and foremost is, you know, you have to position your CV very well. Review your CV, make sure your CV is up to date, make sure your CV can sell you. Your CV is your first digital handshake. It is what the recruiter, it is what the company sees before they even see who you are. They don't know what you know. They don't know what you can do. What you have on your CV is what shows the organization that, okay, yeah, this person can or might be able to do the job. So your CV is really, really, really important. You have to review the CV, make sure it sells you for whatever career path you want to go to. So the CV, your career path, these are some of the things you need to like really, really focus on at first.
Yeah.
Once you have your CV review, you also need to position yourself very well online, and most importantly on LinkedIn, because that's where most of the job, most of the organization, a lot of people today are invincible. Their LinkedIn presence is nothing to write home about.
Guilty conscience, cash me.
Their LinkedIn presence is nothing to write home about. And when you send your CV in, one of the first thing the recruiter, after they review your CV, is to check your digital presence. If you don't have a digital presence, there's nothing to see online. There's no work. You don't have no work. You don't have any evidence, because most of the time, people write a lot of things on your CV that is not even on what they have on their digital
That's not
presence.
reflective.
It's not reflective. So they might say, okay, because I want to apply for this job, they end up just reviewing your CV to match that JD. But in the long run, they've never worked in that capacity in any form. So when I check your LinkedIn profile and I'm seeing something different from what you have on your CV, then it's kind of like a turn off. You understand? So
they don't even give you a
really
chance.
need to be really, really visible and make sure it's kind of aligned. Whatever digital presence you're trying to build has make it align with whatever career path you want to pursue, and that's one of those key ways you need to start positioning yourself for the job market.
If you put me in a box and you tell me to explore inside that box right now, I'll be scared about what you just said, because when I entered into university, it was as if what you are saying is the statement of there are many fishes in the river, golden fish is in bed. Come and work for me. What are you? Yes or no? Come and work for me. Yes or no? If you don't work for me,
bye-bye.
bye-bye. If you want to work for me, what are you? Like, you literally came to the sea. I didn't force you to come to the sea. Now you're telling me to work for you, and you're still telling me what do I have to offer after seeing my CV. So I would take that back to uni. 100 level, somebody is saying, this course you're about to study, all of us are seated inside geology or biochemistry class. We are sitting and you're like, with this set, by the time you are done with this course, after your 400 level, you can work anywhere. And all of us shout, yeah, we'll get the job after.
Bobo.
400 level. In 400 level, we are realizing the reason why our lecturer is actually driving Mazda 606 2002 model to
in
school.
2026.
So we are understanding that, he collected it on loan, Lapo loan. And studied this course.
If like say they lie, he dey lamba.
Did you lie to me? This thing, I was not connecting, sir. Yeah, that scares me. So if you are saying that my degree is not enough, I still have to put myself out there. If I'm putting myself out there, how do I make myself be perceived? Because perception is key. I want them to perceive me a certain way. So if I want them to perceive me a certain way, what are the things I would want to showcase with my digital footprint, with my digital presence, that, this is it? Because like she said, fake life is plenty on LinkedIn. I should not lie. I should not lie. My LinkedIn. I'm sorry, but if you know you employed me, I lie. I lie. It's lie.
No, it's not lie. It's his embellishment. Like it's selling yourself. Because here's the truth. A lot of us have had like different work experiences. And we faced challenges. But if we're to be honest, they say they want to see your challenges and how you've overcome the challenges.
Yes.
But they don't really want to see it. Because when they see that challenge first, fine, you overcame it. But their question is, how did you make this mistake in the first place? A lot of them, so they see that. They see that you are honest. You're saying, okay, we had this challenge and this is how I was able to deal with it in this particular workspace. Okay.
They first of all see a liability.
But that first question, they see that
liability. Like,
they know that everybody has challenges.
Yeah.
But it's like they don't want to really see it. Like it's only a handful of employers that have that, open-mindedness to remember that this mistake is part of the process.
Yeah.
That's why it's an experience.
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of people are caught up in a lie. That's why they want to just tell you, oh yeah, I did this, I successfully did this, you successfully did it. What were the challenges you faced? For something to be a success, you must have had different
challenges.
stumbling blocks for you to now overcome and make it a success. But they don't want to see it. They tell us they want to see it, but they don't.
Yeah. So if you want me to, how do recruiters actually think? What do they want to see from me?
From you. Okay, so as a recruiter, when I'm reviewing a candidate CV, there are some certain things that I want to see. First, I have the JD of the job that I posted. I have it here. And I have the candidate CV. So
JD meaning
so what's
job
JD?
description.
JD means job description. And this question you just asked, I've had a lot of people ask this question, but it's something that people need to start, getting used to, so they have the understanding of it. JD means job description. Job description is basically what you're going to do on the job. So as a recruiter, what I'm doing when I'm reviewing a CV basically is look at the requirement section. Look at the requirement. That's the first thing I do when I'm reviewing someone's CV. I look at the requirement section. Okay, what are the requirements that I want for this job? I need someone with this certificate. I need someone with this level or years of experience. Working in this capacity, because some people don't understand these things. When they say years of experience, 3 years of experience, they believe that, I've been working for 3 years.
3 years of job experience, they generalize it.
It is not 3 years of job experience. It is 3 years of relevant experience in that
role
field. So you're seeing a job, there are 5 years experience, and you think, I've been working since 2021 or 2020. I have 5 years experience. Have you been working in that capacity for 5 years? No. If you've not been working in that capacity, you don't have the relevant experience needed for that role. So you need yes, because this is the mistake a lot of people do. So you don't have the years of experience on that role. So I'm looking at the certification, I'm looking at the experience, I'm looking at the relevant industry experience. A typical example would be, I work in the fintech space, and we do a lot of money movement. And I have a role for a customer operations specialist. You understand? Then someone who is working...
Customer operation
specialist.
There are a lot of jobs I don't know that exist. But that's just like customer care.
It's customer care. So customer care, customer success, customer, they just have different name. So I have a role for customer operations specialist, and someone who is working in the logistics space is applying for that role. That person doesn't have relevant experience, because the person will not be able to solve the problem
that you want to solve,
that I want to solve. Because I need someone who has insight into the fintech space, someone who has understanding, who has worked in that capacity. And this is why a lot of job candidates struggle in the job market today, because they don't have relevant experience in that capacity.
Why you know they give
people
opportunity to people who never get experience? Will our experience not start one day? Now what the experience they take start?
I want the experience on the job. Okay. Can I experience on the job, sir?
Let me experience.
Okay, yes. What you said is totally true. I have been someone who also started out as an intern, and I never had any experience in the fintech space. But I got into the fintech space, you understand? And why are companies not giving out opportunity to people, entry-level jobs? If you look at the job market today, the numbers of entry-level jobs in the job market is so small.
Second to none.
Yeah.
It's so small. And people are trying to navigate, or people are trying to get entry jobs, but it is so small. And the reason why that is like that is because of the financial market itself. Companies are not getting fundings any longer. So every company that has one way of revenue today, they are looking for talent that can
help them maximize
hit the ground running. And that is why you would see most organizations, for even entry-level jobs, they require 2 years of you working in that capacity.
Least.
Yeah.
So they are trying to maximize the talent. There's no money there's no money in organization. Name some of the top fintechs. Go and check, do the analysis. As a candidate, you have to try to analyze the company you're trying to apply to. Understand where they are financially. It would help you see insights whether they will be able to give you that entry-level job or not, or whether they will have entry-level jobs. The only types of organization that have entry-level roles these days are banks. They have graduate trainings. Then you go to the oil sector. They also have like structured program for entry level. Outside of that, it is so hard for you to get into any entry level job.
So as a recruiter, like I would say, from what I've picked, clarity is necessary, and the fact that I need to be able to research into what the company has for me to give them, or let me say, I have to research into what the company needs for me to be able to reach them and know the service I want to offer to them.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and this is why I always tell people, right from the get-go, right from while you are in school, you need to start thinking about what you want to do, what career path you want to follow. Whatever course you're taking in school right now, whatever course of study you're taking, there's always opportunities. Like, for instance, now, I did education in school and I work in the capacity of an HR. There is opportunity. There are a lot of opportunity in whatever course you're studying. And you have to constantly think about, okay, what are the career options that are available in this part? So when you think about those opportunities earlier on, you start gaining experience right from while you are in school. Intense. By the time you're done with that, by the time you're done, like 2 years, 3 years, you've already have relevant experience. Relevant experience that you can put on your CV and say, okay, I have done this. I go to public speaking events. I get invited to to come and speak publicly. And when I meet some people, some students, and I'm like, I did not even do all these things you guys have on your CV. These guys are well positioned even before they get into the job market. So the whole thing right now is, if you're in school, maximize while you're in school. If you're out of school and you're going for 1 year service year, try to think about the career path you want to follow. Don't let them just box you into going to teach. Because by the time you're done, you're going to come back and face the job market.
NYC, catch your sub. NYC, catch your sub.
You're going to come back and face the job market. So that 1 year, you're getting 77,000. Double down. Even if you don't get an opportunity to intern, you understand, you can pick a job description for whatever career path you want to follow. And analyze the job description. Try to start to implement what you have on the job description, and you're building a portfolio for yourself already.
That's very tactical. Look at the job description and build yourself towards that job description.
Yes.
That's very tactical.
So by the time you're done and you go for interview, you can talk about, okay, this is this. An interview is just human conversation.
So what you just said just reminds me of people that have even gained experience, or they have experience in like some little pockets, but that they undermine, right? So I tell people around me, I've never applied for a job, right? But glory be to God. I am where I am today. Hallelujah.
How many days have you worked?
Nepo babies.
I've worked with a lot of people. I've worked at 3 places.
Okay.
If that makes sense. But I've worked with a lot of people. So it's not a nepo thing. It's more of a
nepo thing. I don't think it's a nepo thing.
I'm not nepo and I've never interviewed.
But I still tell people, I've never interviewed for a job, but I still tell people around me that don't underestimate the little experience that you've had. Technically, I started working in the media space at 16, 17. Technically, I started, but because of the way I entered, I didn't want to see it as experience, but evidence actually day. So it was later, maybe a couple years later, I was trying to build my CV. I'm like,
this counts.
I have so many.
Because I was not trying to write experience. I was writing from the year I graduated to 2 years after. I'm like, no,
I've done a lot.
And that's why I tell people, don't underestimate or undermine the little experiences that you had. You were a sales girl somewhere. As long as that company is registered, my dear,
Add it to actually.
Add it to your CV.
That's
Except it's a shop, except it's kiosk.
Even in kiosk.
No, I'm even saying kiosk as per. You know that one that is by the roadside that you cannot,
I know.
they cannot
And all
track.
this POS.
Yes, they can't track it. So sometimes people want to, but if you say shop, my dear, write it.
Sorry, if I want to do sales boy now, so do I need
Do you need CV?
Do I need CV and work experience? No, like I'm serious. What's like the lowest that you've gone just by the side? Like what's the lowest place that I actually need experience? Because I've seen receptionists on LinkedIn and they write 2 years experience in receptionist to welcome somebody. You want me to be experienced in it?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, so
Welcome everybody to this World Podcast. That's my CV.
yes.
bad.
You. So it depends on the organization you're working with, and in this part of the world, we are so focused on titles that we missed out on like the major opportunity. The current place I work, the title is way lesser than what I was doing previously. It was way lesser than what I was doing previously.
Like the weight of the title.
The weight of the title was lesser, but the pay was 3x what I was earning. So, but in Hall, what we generally just look out for in CV is we're looking out for the clarity, how you can explain what you've done in the past, what you've done, and how it relates to the job you're actually applying for. That's what we look out for. And how audacious you are in terms of like what you've done in the past. That's your confidence level and the likes. We're also looking at the proof of competence. Like, okay,
That's valid.
That I'm always in my CV. I'm always like, how will these people even prove that I've done this thing?
we're looking for proof of and that is why when we check your CV, we also still verify with your LinkedIn page because at the end of the day, what you have in your CV might not even tally with what you have on your LinkedIn page. So we look at the proof of confidence. Okay, this person said, okay, they are maybe like a manager in this capacity.
Okay.
We check your LinkedIn page, there might be a
Nothing is
specialist. Nothing is there. So you have to like add it up. You make sure especially if you're looking for global organization. These things are really, really vital because they will check you out. They will do a background check on you. And in general, what we just look for is someone who is not going to stress me, someone who is not going to stress the organization. I'll be factual with you guys. No organization today, most of the organization today doesn't want to train people. They don't want someone
They don't
who's
want to
going to come
babysit.
and they will start babysitting you. So they looking at your CV and making sure that, okay, this person meet all, because one application, one job posting, you're getting more than like 1,000 applicants already. So you look for the best of the best in that pool of candidates. So you have to make sure you are the best of the best in that pool of candidates.
You know, you said I've seen that, like me, there are so many Nigerians that make mistakes. I've not had use for my CV, but one thing I know that I'm definitely going to try not to do is list out my duties and say, oh yeah, I can do this, I can do that, I can do that. Instead of showing the actual results. Oh, because I can do this, it has led to this. And so this is the result that your company will be getting from my ability to write. I can do this. This is the service that I can offer you. And so because I can type 5,000 words in a minute, you don't have to worry about getting down the minutes of a 1 hour meeting and thinking that, oh, details will be missed out. Your details are going to be in the letter. Or using one generic CV for all job applications. So because you are in the media space now, when you're applying to be a public relations officer in this company, you use the same mass communication CV. You're applying to be HR, you use the same mass communication CV. Just because you're applying for like different roles doesn't mean that you should keep it generic. What can you do that is specific to that role,
job.
right? And how would it help them? Because companies want to see that your CV has the answers to their problem, right? And then being invisible online. Hey, we ghosts. Apparently, ghosts also have to show up on LinkedIn.
Some of you are jobless, but your read receipt is off. Your phone is on DND. This 2026, repeat after me. I will change, and I'll be a better person.
I can't even repeat it with my full chest.
I also know that a confusing CV is instant rejection.
Yep.
It's a no-brainer.
Yes.
It's a no-brainer. Once your CV is confusing, out the bin. I've been in this space where I've had to like ask people for their CV to employ people, not to be the direct person they talk to, but to just oversee other things that they do. A particular HR employed somebody into the company. I didn't have to work with the person. I had to make a phone call and be like, which of you HRs
Employ
employed
this
this
person.
phone? I cannot work with. How do you mean in a psychiatric hospital I have to work with this person that even looks unstable? Like, are we not? Are you not? First thing first is not sanity. How do you want to be insane and work with people that are insane? Please help me here, And it was very embarrassing because it became a managerial issue. It became a very big issue, and we had to like even let go of that particular person. Yeah, that is one thing. Maybe people already read the CV, did not check the fiscal state, or check the fiscal state, did not read the CV, did not do a background check.
Or read the CV and thought, this is sweet.
It's sweet.
But didn't do like a proper double check.
Didn't do a proper double check. Now, if you are in 2026, you need to start working up to the. You have to be working hard. You can do fast learning. You can learn on the go.
Exactly. Because your soft skills matter, but the evidence of that job is the most important thing.
Yes. You must show working, show results.
Exactly.
Let people see it on your LinkedIn. In case you don't know, this Babalawo they have sorry, sir. No. This man of timber and caliber that I have beside me right now, he posts 14 times in a week at some point on LinkedIn.
At some point, I'll be right now.
I do like once every day, but sometimes when I have like more articles, I post about. Like,
so you are doing 7 times a week. You and one podcast, you are mates.
But it's easier now. You just have to schedule these dates. Yes. Once you create the content, once you create whatever you want to talk about, you just schedule it.
They used to say it's easier said than done, but when you see people doing it, you should know that it's not actually easier said than done. People are doing it. You can do it. So just actually do it and stop thinking about doing it. In 2026, these are what Nigerians must start doing differently. Now, because we saw that we're bringing this person, we also did our research, right? And we said we have to give people all the possible gems that, again, they can get. The first thing here is to position yourself clearly. We already established that. Now, we're saying, don't say, I'm in multifaceted media. I'm multifaceted, quite all right. I am an example, so I'm using myself to do example,
because
right?
Because every sinner face. This is a start from there.
I'm a sinner.
LinkedIn sinner.
I'm preaching to myself, yeah. So, we're not saying that you should come and say, I'm a multifaceted, this thing. Even if you're multifaceted, everything, break them down to the bare minimum. Let them know that, okay, you are multifaceted, but if I want to come to you because I want you as a voiceover artist, this is what I am getting as a voice, by hiring you as a voiceover artist. So an example is saying that I help companies reduce operational waste using data. Like that way, you've already told them that in your company, you people always think there's always like excess. It's always like you have sometimes like you have too much staff, but you don't have enough hands like doing the work. Like you people have people that are supposedly occupying certain roles, but nobody is really doing the work. It's like work is not even getting done. So me now, if you bring me to come and be a something strategist, employee strategist, this is what I'm going to help you do. It's very specific, and they already see the answers there. We also have using LinkedIn properly. We have established this thing 5,001 times. Yeah?
Yes.
Consistency.
Over perfection. Over perfection.
Over perfect. See, I sometimes around March last year, I started taking LinkedIn consistently. I've been on LinkedIn for more than 10 years, but I started taking it consistently. I said, I want to grow my LinkedIn page. I want to get opportunities from my LinkedIn page. And because I chose to show up every single time just to share my insights, I don't do any other thing. I just share insights. Anything that I see in a day at work, I talk about it. Anything that I experience from my colleagues, I talk about it. Any acts that I think that can actually help people, I don't even overcomplicate my post. Most of the time, most of my posts are all educational posts. So by just showing up consistently, within 2 months, I had over 17,000 followers
on LinkedIn.
2 months
on LinkedIn, and it was more like people just started connecting, and from there, I had spoken about gotten invite from more than 30 different people on LinkedIn to come and just speak. And all this came because I said, okay, I wanted to grow my LinkedIn page. I wanted to get more opportunities on LinkedIn.
So you said from June 2025?
Yes.
6 months. Let's say 7 months.
6 months. Let's say 6 months. I grew my account by 25,000 plus.
Wow.
In 6 months, because I was on probably about 7,000, 8,000 before it started blowing up.
Wonderful stuff.
So, and there are so many other opportunities that have actually come from it. So if I am looking for an opportunity, if I'm looking for a job, because I post consistently, I post value-driven this thing. I have people who wants to connect with me. You know, this is pure networking, but I'm not going all out to just go and network with people.
For you're giving value.
I am giving value, and value attracts value.
Yeah.
On that particular statement that you made, one of the major things that I found out that works on LinkedIn that people don't really know is the fact that you have to share your small wins at every point in time.
Yeah.
You see that win, that little win.
Why not say you should lie, yo?
Don't lie. It's not that just we beat us now. You're gonna post it on your LinkedIn that I worked it successfully. No, is that you do a little project, you work on something little. You post it on your LinkedIn. Let people see that little by little growth. You don't just come and say, bam, I have acquired my 4-year certificate from MSc Utako. From your first year, I just wrote my first semester exam in this particular space. I think that helped me a lot when I was going to get a particular scholarship for a particular company I was going to work with. It was simple. I was looking for a job like crazy. And I just said, okay, I think I'll just start documenting little by little on my X account. So I just said, first day of learning how to do this, bash scripting. Second day of, trust me, by second day, I met somebody that said, oh, you're learning this, I'm learning too. So let's the person guys this. There's a Telegram group. We went to Telegram. I stopped posting on my X. I think I saw Telegram. I saw like 31,000 people on one Telegram doing the same thing I was doing. I stopped at day 2.
Yeah.
And I started moving with the people that actually had it.
So that's basically finding people in your industry and connecting with them. Exactly. So networking doesn't even have to be very complicated, right? It's just showing up and being intentional about connecting with people in your industry. You don't have to be a people's person, really. You force yourself to be a people's person.
You don't have to be a people person. Okay. You're not social. Okay. You learn.
Now, let's talk about networking without begging. Because, again, I said networking doesn't have to be complicated. So, how do we network with recruiters? How do we network with key persons in organizations that we are interested in, but without making it look like, excuse me, sir, this is my 1 minute elevator pitch, so that you... How do we do that? Without looking like ass kissers?
Okay, so when it comes to networking, there are two sides to networking. Okay. There's the physical one-on-one networking. Yeah. And there's the online networking.
Yeah, virtual.
Today now, everybody is so much focused on the online networking. Yeah. That they forget about the physical networking. And on the flip side also, people will go for physical networking. They're only concerned about taking pictures with like those top people. Important people. So they are not really doing networking the right way. Now, when it comes to networking physically, the first thing you should do is understand who are the guest speakers who are coming for this event. Who are the top? Who are the creme de la creme? What the purpose of the flyers for events is for you to understand who you are going to meet at the event. Yeah. And for you have to check out these people, understand their background. You'll be surprised that some of them have the same background as you do. They have the same story like you do. Yeah. And you can actually find a connecting point in their story to actually meet with them, and you can get free advice that would help you out.
And that starts a relationship.
It starts a relationship. You understand? I did a post about this some 2 days back about how to network properly, physically and also online. And, so that's for physical. Find a connecting point. Find a story that matches with them. That's physically. Yeah. Now, when we talk about online, which is like the global, because it expands you. You can connect with anybody on the global scale. Yeah. Networking for job. Look at organizations you want to work with. That's the core of it. Okay, I want to work with Cheaper Cash. I work with Cheaper Cash, by the way. I want to work with Cheaper Cash. Who are the people working in Cheaper Cash? Okay, what career paths do I want to follow? Who are the people in that career path? Yeah. In Cheaper Cash. That's the first thing you want to connect with everybody that are active on whatever social media platform you can find them, because this time around it's not just focused on LinkedIn. It is more like anywhere you can actually find them. Some of them are active on X, some of them are active on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is like the best place because it's usually genuine people that work in this organization that we have on LinkedIn. So look for those people, connect with them way before you need an opportunity from them, way before you need a job, way before you need anything at all. You connect with these people. You understand, the story point that matches with this is this person's journey. Connect with them, and from there, when there's a job posting, when there is an opportunity,
they will look out for you.
They will even look out for you. Another thing again that I do, especially on LinkedIn, this is something that I do so well, is I engage on these people's posts. I put controversial take.
So they see you, they're like,
Most of the time, when I put controversial take on people's posts, they are forced to do a response to me. I give a different perspective, a different opinion on that post. Before you know it, that post is doing... Today now, LinkedIn has this new feature that can show the metrics you can see of a comment on the post.
Okay.
So you get so many engagement. I did a comment one time like that. It did about like 30K impression. A comment on another person's post. It did 30K impression.
Now that person is forced to look at you. They will even check your profile.
To look at you. The person is forced to check your profile out. And from there, you can, when they check your profile, though there's a minimum numbers of people you can see, there's a number you can see, numbers of people that check your profile you can see on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
So when they check your profile, your goal is to
except you pay, Abby.
Yeah, except you have a premium account. You connect with them and start engaging with them from there. You understand? So that controversial brings them to respond to you, brings them to know, okay, this is this person. This is Idris. This is Spark. This is Daniel. You understand? They know you already. By the time you eventually go into their DM to say, okay, I saw this, because you've been connecting, you've been engaging, they know you and they are able to like offer you help.
Yeah.
That is what works.
Yeah, so basically, referral is easy when people know your work, when they see that, even if they don't know the details, because you're always engaging and you have built that relationship. When the opportunity comes, or when like there's like a seeming door, they're able to say, I think this person might be able to do it. So that way, it doesn't look like you're just begging or asking for favors. So let's do a rundown, right? Networking is not just cho. You have to build relationship.
With them.
Yeah. You also have to ask questions, right? Make them see that
there's something here.
Something there, and you're curious to learn from them.
Yes.
Then we also need to offer value, because value draws
attracts value.
Thank you for the English. So instead of saying, hi, I would like to work with you, I'm so honored to meet you, sir, blah 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 blah, build relationships. Because for me, I think that's like the most important thing.
That's fixed. And also one thing I would love to say again is confidence. See, you cannot be an introvert and be looking for job. You will die in introversy. In poverty, you have to go all out. Everything we've said right now are not things that people that are introverted are actually going to achieve. You have to put yourself out there. If you're extroverted physically, you also have to be extroverted globally, digitally. You have to make sure you are putting yourself out there. Don't be an introvert and say you cannot speak.
The thing is, you don't even necessarily have to be an extrovert.
Exactly.
You need to just build the skill of speaking and showing up. Right? Even if you want to shrink into yourself. There are introverts that are confident.
Exactly.
So don't use your introvertedness as an excuse to be shy or timid and everything. Don't say, if you're a timid person, you're not an introvert, you're just timid. Work on it. It's not impossible. Work on it.
And if you can't communicate confidently, you've lost 50% of your audience with whoever it is you're talking to.
Yes.
Confidence is key.
Fact.
Confidence is paramount. Confidence is pertinent. Confidence is important. You need it.
So even if you are the first class graduate of the
Of
highest
biochemistry.
CGPA
Of
of
biochemistry.
so why do you shade in these biochemistry people? Even
They
if
can
it's
work anywhere. They can work anywhere.
they always tell them they can work anyway. So if you're a first class graduate with blah 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 blah, all the details of your certificates, all the
Yeah.
things that supposedly back up your certificates are null and void if you are
I'm
not
not
confident.
confident.
If you cannot put yourself out there
there.
in the right place, you end up being a teacher. Teachers, I respect you. Your work is very important, but you end up being a bitter teacher because you did not get the goals that you wanted
Yeah.
to get, and so you're not transferring all your aggression. Especially those mathematics teachers, transferring all your aggression
You don't
to
like a
students.
mathematics teacher, have you?
Most of them were bitter. We all know that. We all know that.
I would really love us to talk about the skills that will actually open doors in 2026 because I came here through the 7 C's for you people to show you the things that will make your life better in 2026 so that you can click like, share, and subscribe. So that you can use your data to watch me and you not be asking for sub before you watch this particular podcast.
Yeah.
I need you to be on your A game this year. So I'm bringing you skills. We are going to bring you skills as a team. Spike gave us some of the skills, although
He's not here. He's on
he's not
vacation.
here.
You know what?
He's on vacation for some of the skills. but these skills are going to help you this year. One for me is data literacy. There is nothing you are doing in Nigeria if you are not a data literate.
Yeah.
Trust me, data is anything. Information can be anything. But make sure you are able to analyze data. You have to be able to analyze.
So it's not just data knowledge.
It's
not
just
just
data
It's like really understanding this data and how we can
and how
convert it to results.
Exactly, because you must be able to look at the market, look at whatever job you are actually applying for, and say, oh, this is the right one for me. This description fits what I can do and what I cannot do.
And,
Yeah.
and when you look at that data literacy, it's even really, really wide because it's a skill,
Yeah.
but that skill is used in a particular career.
Yes.
So we're talking about skills, but also there's also the part of like career.
The career, yeah,
So-
career equivalent.
The careers that you can use, talking about business analysts. Those are like the core of it, whereby you can use more of like, interpret the data
Yeah.
into business acumen.
Yeah. Convert
Things
raw
that can
data.
actually generate revenue,
Revenue.
for like the organization. So
Yeah.
data literacy is like really, really wide.
Broad.
You know,
Really
we're talking
wide.
about analysis, interpretation, product growth. Like it's just so
So wide.
Another one for me, number 2 is cybersecurity. You cannot see. It's in Nigeria that technology is in 1992. Nigeria is
Real.
backward. We are in 1992 with technology right now. If you go outside Nigeria, you need cybersecurity for every single thing. Every single thing. Hospitals need cybersecurity. Police officers safe. They need cybersecurity.
So if you can lock in on that, you'll actually be able to sell yourself globally.
Yeah, globally.
Like,
So it's a global market that's not in it. And AI is not taking that away. By
At
the
all.
way,
Definitely.
not taking that. Another skill is sales and business development. Whether it is the tech way or the traditional way, you must be able to sell. You can do tech. There are tech bros that what they do is to sell PS5. And they are tech bros.
You know, there's a particular career path in sales now. They call them I'm trying to remember the name. Tech sales.
Tech sales, yeah.
They call them tech sales. Those guys are making soft money.
Exactly.
So there's an opportunity there.
Another one is digital marketing and paid ads.
very sweet market.
You are seeing ads on YouTube. You don't know how it works. Let me bust your head. YouTube shows you ads. You pay YouTube not to show ads. The company pays YouTube to show you the ads. YouTube gets money in the middle. Another one is customer support. Learn these skills. Another one is AI assisted roles. You need to learn how to even assist AI.
Yeah, exactly.
AI is coming to take your job. Now start the assist AI. AI is not ready. Another one is creative roles like scripting, editing, branding. This podcasting. That's skill. You feel you do it, I feel you cannot do it.
Or you can learn to do it.
Yeah.
Don't
it's-
learn,
it's-
no. I bet don't learn, no. Don't come and take my job.
No, the sky
There's
is wide
opportunity.
enough.
There's
for all of
opportunity for
us.
everybody.
Yeah.
There's opportunity for everybody.
And to understand that middle skill trades are actually also necessary. Middle skill trade. Learn something as little as whatever it is you can learn. If you start WhatsApp vendors online, now tech skill. You can start from there.
It's not a shade. It's
not
actually
a shade.
factual.
Yes.
And
WhatsApp
some
created
build
WhatsApp
an
business for a reason.
Exactly.
Do you know that I think there's a trend in is it India where some tech startups, they used WhatsApp to power their platform, and they're able to reach more customers than their normal platform. So there's an opportunity if you can actually even understand WhatsApp business and you can actually go into it, you're going to make a lot of money in 2026.
So the point is just be curious and just keep trying different ways. Learn something and use it. And let's also talk about administrative skills, right? Because you remember when you talked down on secretary? I mean, what was that? Receptionist. Exactly. So there's so much. That's an entire industry on its own. So from receptionists to secretaries to personal assistants to executive assistants, virtual assistants. Everybody needs help, right? And people will take the help that they can get. You just need to make sure that you let people know that if you employ me, I'm going to make your life easier. They will pay you good money for it.
Yeah. And, talking about that virtual assistant that you mentioned right now, everybody wants to even go into virtual assistant. And there's an opportunity in there, but the problem now is people just learn the skills, but they don't even know how to navigate, or they don't have the business acumen. Like, if you go as far as learning everything you can learn in virtual assistant, executive assistant, you can actually go on to work with any organization. You can go on, you can build a career that can actually take you to a level of a chief operating officer or chief of staff of an organization, because you have so much business knowledge.
Like imagine applying to be the EA, the executive assistant, or something like Otedola or Dangote. You can't just, he's not trying to say you should carry his bag. No, you need to really understand the work.
Business.
When you understand the business, it's easier to assist, because then they know that the little details that they might want to sweep over, so that they are not going to miss it, because they have somebody that is their backup. Like you're like a backup generator, right? And that way you are not dispensable. They cannot just throw you away, because you're indispensable, right? You're not someone that they can just easily dismiss, because you're a spine, you're a backbone,
you're a core of the organization.
Exactly.
And also, for people who also learn virtual assistant or executive assistant, there are a lot of social media platforms, like creators who are online today, and they need people who can actually work with them as a virtual assistant, and that is why you have to learn business skills. You have to learn business, you have to learn sales. Don't just focus solely on Trello and Asana and Calendly, which is the core of virtual assistants. Those are basic. You have to learn sales. When you learn sales, you are able to walk up to someone who has a creator who has a social media of maybe 20K or 30K following, and tell them, okay, I can work with you, I can strategize with you, that will help you make probably $1,000 or $2,000 for free for the first month. If you make this amount of money, pay me $300 or $400. You can strike a deal with these guys.
Yeah.
So when you learn the skills, stack up the skills, it makes you a whole person, and you can actually walk out to anybody and
you're basically just powerful.
Get a job.
Yeah. And you can never underestimate the power of skills like plumbing,
trade skills,
carpentry, welding. Don't look. Canada is calling for people.
Yes, so
I would have gone if not for you people. I would have gone welding. I can't do that.
Yeah.
Please don't underestimate these particular skills. They are necessary. There's a worldwide shortage of these skills. Several countries are actually begging.
Yes.
2026, you will see.
They're begging for handymen. It's because we've chased the white collar jobs so much that we've forgotten the blue collar jobs. We've forgotten those handy jobs. So that mokaliki, that foga, that handyman that you're looking down on, they will beg them. And you that you are chasing manager of 80K salary per month, they will collect all your money from taxes. Watch and see. Another thing that people are looking out for outside that Nigerians already know, this is the one that I know that all of us have hacked, is healthcare workers.
Yeah.
I know people that have no business normally doing healthcare, but because the UK is looking for it, especially, they use that route. So even if it's to just be social care workers or caregivers for the elderly, they just take that route. They don't even have any history in the medical space, but they still chase it anyway. The point is to get the bag.
Absolutely.
So here are harsh truths that I think you as a Nigerian need to hear this 2026.
Number one, nobody's coming to save your daddy.
Nobody care about you.
Nobody care. You're not as important as you think you are.
At all.
Especially we Nigerians that we have one self-inflated ego.
Spike always says it. Nigerians, you think you are very important until it gets to where to show the importance. You now discover that you are not.
Figure out that.
Exactly.
Another is not every degree has job market value, e.g. biochemistry, geology,
Wait.
microbiology. Sir, I'm
Wait.
coming. Let me finish, sir. Political science. Let me continue, sir. Linguistics. But that one I can still even say that.
You still get potential.
Biochemistry again. Anatomy, YouTube.
Fishery.
Physiology.
To be
History.
to be sincere, I want to disagree with that
Oh my God.
to some level. There's
Experts
always
don't
potential in every courses or any degree you study. There's potential in there.
Yeah.
It's not totally useless, though there might be less opportunities in that space right now, but it's not totally useless.
The we don't disagree. The problem is that there's less opportunities, but there are like 5,000 graduates from that particular course
Yes.
from one university. If you are not even careful,
From one university. One university.
So the problem is, we're just trying to tell you that studied courses that may not really have a lot of market value, that be open to branching out.
Yeah.
Just be open to branching out. Don't limit yourself. Don't put yourself in a box. And for the select few that will now be the chosen, that job will favor. Find questions and problems in your career or in your course that needs to be answered and provide solutions. You'll be that one person in the hundreds of thousands that is a biochemistry graduate that people actually find useful.
Because the last person that's talking about chemistry that I know is in the bank now.
Exactly.
So another point that is the market's reward visibility. You have to be really, really visible in the market. You cannot hide and expect opportunity to come find you.
Yep.
You have to go out there. You have to accept rejection. That okay, every day I have to get rejected in this. I want to get 5 no's every day. Then you apply. You reach out to people. You network with people. So it's a
So you
reality
must have prepared your minds that no's are definitely inevitable, but you just have to keep pushing yourself out there.
1 year is going to change the 2 years you stayed back at home. 1 year. One yes alone would change the 2 years you stayed back.
That you've yes, makes sense.
That's really great.
And skills don't guarantee success, right? So we've talked about these skills, but those skills are not enough. Like they alone are not enough for you to now get the success that you need. Again, this is just me backing up what he said by saying that you need to put yourself out there. Yeah, the world is not waiting for you as a special Nigerian graduate. Again, I don't care about your first class. As important as it is, it's not the thing that will give you a. Yeah. It's a good thing. It's a good advantage to have. But third class students or second class students.
Why did you start with the third class? Because
Let me 2 graduates that are putting themselves out there will get those opportunities 20 times before you, that is a first class graduate that is not putting yourself out there, will.
Yeah, absolutely. What you said right now, you're just saying my story right now, because I finished with a third class.
Somebody shout glory!
Third class in the room, say hi. Third class in the room, say hi.
I always tell people this, like your degree is something.
It's not.
Yeah, a degree author. See this one, 0 degree. Sorry.
Fana.
Third class degree.
And we're learning from him here.
So your degree, your class of degree doesn't matter in this economy right now.
Yes.
Yeah. What the job market really, really needs right now, like, is someone who can come into the organization and solve a problem.
Problems.
They won't ask you, oh, did you finish with the first class? On your nobody cares.
That.
Oh, I graduated with this. That is what they need. You understand?
With this particular, as long as the degree is on, the course is on your name.
Nobody cares about what you finished with. You understand? Yeah, it could actually,
it could help
in some capacity. You can
like
leverage
maybe 20% of the time.
But most of the time, it is what problem can you solve?
Yeah.
In the job market,
Exactly.
what problem can you solve for the organization? And once you are able to solve their
problem,
they give you the opportunity. I've worked with people who never had it, who did not even go to school. You understand? Just secondary school, and they went on to skill up. And they work in a global organization. I'm talking about global organization in USA.
Yeah.
Without a BSc degree. You understand? So you just have to get it off your head that, oh, I finished with the first class. and learn to solve problems that people are actually facing.
Exactly. Bring value.
value.
Because if you refuse to upgrade this
You
year,
remain stagnant.
You remain that.
You
we're
remain
gonna humble
stagnant.
you. 2026, you humble you and your daddy.
In the words of a great philosopher, Mr. FOL.Arin.Fal A Ano. He says,
Falano.
any to more way,
No more way.
no more way. No be everybody will go school, no more way. And you really need to know your way to have a way.
It's just simple. If you refuse to like just grow in 2026, you're just going to remain stagnant. 2026 is going to humble. You have to like just have this mindset of you want to grow more than what you can do. Like there are a lot of potential in everybody. There are a lot of things you can do. You can do more than that thing you think you
can
cannot
do.
do.
Yeah,
You can
yeah,
do
yeah,
more than
yeah.
it. Like some of the things that I do today at work, outside of my 9 to 5, I never imagined I can actually do it.
Yeah.
But because I, just start putting action, I started having the clarity.
Yeah.
And within a short period of time, I'm able to like do all those things. It's
Yeah.
just
It's simpler than we complicate it.
It's yeah, but about that problem solving, I really would say that the world is looking for problem solvers. And let me be honest with you, on the global markets, nobody's looking for somebody that is seated and just solving things that people have solved. You need to make sure you are solving a particular problem.
Yeah.
Personally, I worked with a particular company that we needed to pitch out a particular project for a company in the United States. And when we did, one of the things that was told to us was that what you have solved is a problem for Nigeria, not a world problem. So the person is saying that everything you've built,
It's
beautiful,
good. Yeah.
lovely, but the market is Nigeria. This market, we don't need in the US because you people are backward over there. We are not backward here. We have passed this level. Now we are trying to deal with people that have mental health issues. Now we are not dealing with issues of natural disasters.
Yeah, we're not saying there's
We are
no
dealing with
water
people issues.
or no light.
Now they have lesser we have lesser natural disasters.
Yeah.
They have more of natural disasters.
Yeah.
And we have more calamities of people. We are trying to deal with human disasters here. They have natural disasters they are trying to deal with. So the mind shift that has to happen between
For you to scale up
globally and know that it's not only Nigeria. That's why you need exposure. You need to watch online tutorials. You need to watch things online. You need to watch how things are being done in other countries. Because if you don't know, right now, Japan is already building floating houses. I mean, houses that are not touching the ground, that are floating in the air. Why? Because they are trying to fight the issue of earthquake and houses getting
Just
broken
in
down.
case.
So just in case, they are prepared. Now you go to that particular kind of country, you now say that you want to start inventing brick. You won't make it. You are solving a problem, but I'm sorry, you won't make it. So you need to like scale up your mind and your mental space too, to be open to new problems.
Okay.
Yeah, and that will personally help you.
Okay, speaking from the perspective of a viewer, just like the person watching this, if I want to start simple and start putting myself out there, I think first thing is I want to start applying for jobs. So let's look at weekly job hunting routines that a person can do to put themselves out there and in the faces of employers that will give you good money.
Simple, sharp, and actionable.
Number 1, 3 applications to relevant roles. That means that you have to first of all narrow down what you do. What do you do? What services do you offer? Then you can now apply to those relevant roles. In a week like this, 3 applications to those relevant roles and you're good.
Spot on. Yeah, it's good.
In another week, 2 networking messages. It's not that you just be carrying yourself up and down, be walking the streets of LinkedIn. You have to make sure that you are actually sending networking messages. I want to network with you. Be as plain as possible, and that will actually pass a message.
So when you talk about that networking, you have to reach out to a large number because some people might not even respond at all to you. So those no, if you say stick to 2, they won't respond. So you want to like
So like how
double
many?
down. Probably you want to at least you're messaging like 2 people per day.
So in
Per
a week,
day.
in a
So
working
in a
week, like
you're
10
having
people.
like 10 people that you're reaching out to. Yes.
So in case you get no 10 times, by the next week,
the number keep on increasing. Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, we also have number 3, 1 LinkedIn content per week.
No, that wouldn't work.
Hey.
That won't work. So there's something they call the profile view on LinkedIn, numbers of people that view your profile. You want to get that number to actually go up, so more people can actually see it. So for that visibility to happen, you have to post at least maybe like 3 to 5 times every week, and you have to engage more. So you can actually go up very well.
5 times a week.
For we that have not posted on LinkedIn since November last year. My last post was November last year. It was even, I think it was a repost.
November 2024, 2025. Which one?
It's true. We have entered New Year. November 2020. 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
My bad.
Yes,
Yeah, the people we're talking about.
Everything about you is screaming sinner.
I'm a sinner, but it is well. Number 4, have one skill improvement session. Don't worry, you don't need a tutor like him. You can reach out to him if you have the money to pay, so you can have one-on-one sessions. But YouTube is a good start. There's a lot of courses on YouTube and short videos on YouTube that will just help you improve your skill. I don't know what it is that you want to learn that is not on YouTube. If it's not on YouTube, come and ask me. Come and meet me.
There's nothing. Like, a lot of times I've learned things like on YouTube. Like, I just, when I shoot content or things like that, I just carry my system and I'm watching YouTube and I'm walking along.
Yeah. Another one is that you have to revise your CV every month.
Hey, whoa.
You write CV in April. The next time you want to open it, you and this auntie, you are dragging dates. You need to revise your CV every month.
Not every month. Not every month. You have to revise your CV
per application.
When you are applying. You have what's it called? The roles you're looking for. You have a CV, master CV that matches with that role. Okay. And anytime you're applying again, you want to like go into the CV and see, okay, is there anything relevant again that you can add?
That I should apply for 3 roles per week at least.
And
if
I should
see.
revise my
and
CV.
For those 3 roles that I want to apply for, I should be revising my CV for all of them.
Yes, you have to revise your CV for all of them.
Rapture should just come.
And most importantly is you have to have a target role. When you have a target role, it's easier. You won't have to revise every now and then.
Because you have the ones that
you
the CVs will mostly align.
Like 70% aligned. Once your CV is 70% aligned to whatever career path you want to follow, it's easier.
It's easier to
and you are targeting those kind of role. So when there's a change, maybe there's a slight change, it could be from the title, you can just do a slight adjustment. So you're not doing like an overall, you're just doing a slight adjustment.
So if you're in digital marketing space and normally it's digital marketer that is there, maybe they are now looking for digital marketer and strategist. You could just add strategies to it. And so it's just a little thing.
It's just little. It's not going to be like an overall. You do a master CV, then you can now like do some slight adjustment.
Perfect.
And you are never beating the allegations that you are very lazy and you don't track everything.
That's one of the most important things.
You are looking for a job in 2026 and you cannot track everything. You must learn it. Track every single thing. Repeat after me. Track everything.
Track everything.
Because this year I will teach you a lot of things.
Thank you, Sensei. Thank you. What a strong CV must contain.
Clear headline.
Curriculum vitae, your resume that you have left that is in the dust, that cobweb have covered it.
What should you have?
What should it contain in 2026? Let's go.
Some people even know what that CV is pronounced as, like in full.
Can you share it?
Curriculum what?
Vitae.
Curriculum, say it loud.
Curriculum vitae.
It's called curriculum vitae. You want also vitae A.
And it's not resume, it's resume.
Resume. So you're looking for a job. You're telling the person that I've submitted my curriculum vitae. They won't get it. Vitamin poverty will wound you. Anyways, first of all, a CV must contain clear headline. You must be able to headline your CV clearly. And number 2, the skills that you have, it must be relevant to the role that you're applying for.
So the skills must be relevant to the role you're applying for. And number 3, it must be impact driven, like results, not job, not the duties you did in your last past, like the impact you had in your previous organization. Another thing again is you must include metrics, numbers. You must include a lot of numbers in it. Your skills, soft skills, hard skills. What else again? It's really, really important. Again, your certifications. Those are like some of the things you should actually have in there. There's some things you have to remove also, which are your date of birth, your marital status. I see a lot of things, funny things on your CV. So nobody needs your
the degree that you graduated with. Is it,
No,
is it necessary?
that one is not. If you finish with a very good degree, you can add
You
your
can
degree.
put
You can
it.
put it there. But if you did not finish, just put BSc or
In
HND
so-so
or anything.
course.
That's all. You
Yeah.
know. But if you finish well, you can add your finish well in
But,
it.
but I really want you to know that I'm married. That I'm,
You know, it causes
like,
a lot of bias. It causes bias in the hiring process.
Especially for women, right?
For women.
Yeah.
So it causes bias. So, and it doesn't mean you cannot do the job. But because of that biasness,
They already feel like you
screen
have a
out
commitment.
entirely.
Yeah.
You might end up being screened out. At least you know that you put a strong fit in, and you can convince them that okay, you need this job. You can do what is required of this job. So, but when you include all those information in it, there are some organizations that like picking people who are like youth 20, 22, 25, and you're like 35 or 40, and you put your date of birth in there, instantly
out.
they screen you out already. Especially if the hiring manager is someone who is a youth, be like, will I be able to control someone who is 40 years old? You understand?
Yeah.
So those things, just remove all those things in there. Include
That
your
would- that-
contact
things that would establish bias from the
bias
beginning.
from the beginning. Remove all of them. Then include your contact details. Very important.
Very
Your
important.
email. Make sure it's.
You have to know,
It
but
is-
put it there.
It is an active email. Don't go and put email that you're subscribed to like 50 newsletters whereby interview invites will come in and it's mixed in the junk.
You
You
just
don't see
get
it.
catch
You want to teach me lesson this way. You want to teach me lesson.
Which are you to teach people lesson now?
Because, bro, I'm so guilty of that. Oh my God. 50 newsletters. Every time I'm subscribed, even sports.
So it looks, it looks. By the time the invite comes in, you might not even see it.
You miss it.
You won't miss it.
Yeah, that's happened
So
with me.
you have like an email for your job application. So you know that when you're checking this mail, you're seeing
that's
just
a tactical
jobs.
move. That's a tactical
So
move.
those are the things you need to have on your CV and remove from your CV. Simple as that.
Thank you.
I know a lot of people out there are actually thinking that everything we've said sounds like something a Nepo baby can actually just sit down and be doing. Yeah, it feels like that. But for the lapos, I have something for you too. For that Christmas, I dish out lessons for you. That's why I came here with a pen for you to jot things down. So for a lapo baby, this is for you. How do we stand out? Hey, wait, we can know. How do they stand out? Yeah. How do lapo babies stand out without the connections and the nepotism that actually goes around in Nigeria?
Okay, so for Lapo babies, like 80-90% of us are Lapo babies.
Facts.
80-90% are Lapo babies. So and it means you have to do way more than what a Nepo baby is going to do.
Yeah.
The requirement or the opportunities that's at their own disposal is a lot. But for you, you have to do more. So one thing that I'm thinking off my head right now that can actually make a Lapo baby stand out is to first build a digital portfolio. You understand?
Okay.
In the job market, you want to get job as a Lapo person, you have to build a digital portfolio of yourself. Evidence, solid evidence. Say, okay, I know these things. I know my onions. That's the first thing. The next thing is you have to document your learning constantly. Okay, I am learning a new skills. You have to share it online. Share it on LinkedIn. Go to LinkedIn. Post about what you're learning. Post about the implication of what you're learning and things you've gotten from that knowledge itself.
Exactly.
Then after that, you want to show the before and after of the project itself.
Yes.
So let's say you are doing an analysis right now. You can pick a public data and analyze that public data. Show this is the data before, this is the data afterwards.
Yeah.
Share your insights, share your experience.
That way,
You'll
they
be
already see the
surprised.
possibility of what you can do
They
without
know
even
that,
asking you too
this
much.
guy's okay. I saw this guy did this one time ago. Let me give him. You understand? You might not even get a job from it. So you can get a freelance gig from it. You understand?
Yeah.
Another thing again is you want to collaborate with other people that are in that space. Look for communities. There are so many communities online today. That
I think
people don't know.
that's one of the biggest tools in this generation.
Yeah.
Building community.
Communities. There are so many. Look for people who are in that space.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to learn data analytics? Look for someone who is a data analytics. Ask him, okay, which community are you in? Can you send me invites to join that community?
Yeah, what
You-
projects can we even do
do
that
together.
would sell together, that will make people see that these guys are solving problems.
Problems. Yes. You also want to like solve problems. You can, for instance, now the platform that I'm building, Squad, it's like a community-based platform for internship.
Yeah.
And
nice.
what we do basically is we have like different projects that we are building, and As an intern, you can sign up on the platform squads.com. And when you come into the platform, you go through some formal process of like just evaluating if you're a solid or your motivation for joining the platform. And once you join in, we have this project that requires technical skills and non-technical skills.
Yeah.
You come in, you build the project together, and your name is on the Hall of Fame of that particular project.
Amazing.
nice.
And I think that's like a really good opportunity for students.
Yeah.
So I want to
build
ask, is the
experience.
platform live?
Yeah, it's live. You can check it, squad.com, squads.com. That's the platform.
SQWADS.com. So
Yes.
like squads, but with W.
Yes. So that's the platform. You can just sign up and...
So if you're a student or you're somebody that's trying to build an experience, this way I feel like you'll be able to gather your 5 years of experience without even having the having to do the 5 years.
I tell you.
Amazing.
Yeah, so that's...
It's just like Duolingo. Start now. Start now.
So the project is live, and we have like 5 projects that we're building currently right now. LearnMates, a couple of them. When you go to the platform, you see those those projects, and you can apply to join this project, and you'll be contacted. So
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's just really, really amazing.
That makes sense.
Sweet.
I'm really, really glad about that. I'm going to also join too, because it's like, as we don't want to subscribe and share this thing, it's not the money that I'm expecting that I'm
So you want
seeing.
to source
So I
other
want to
other
squad.
sources.
So that I'll not be squatting. Too good.
Punchline.
I'm good.
Punchline.
High five. I'm too good.
I want to injure my man.
Anyways, it's big 2026. And guess what? Last year, I didn't jackpot because of you people. But this year, I want to tell you some of the reasons why you need to actually jackpot and where to jackpot to.
And we'll also tell you if you are the best person or best candidate to jackpot.
Should you jackpot in 2026 or stay with us in this Tinubu economy and build?
That's what you're going to find out in the next episode.
I will not tell you now because I want you to go and digest everything we've said now. Digest it and come back next week to enjoy what I have for you.
Okay, thank you.
What is hot?